Browsers are incredibly tolerant of badly constructed web pages and try to render the page, but you should always check your pages with the W3C validator to make sure your HTML doesn't contain any mistakes, and you can do that directly from the document window in Dreamweaver. With the page that you want to check open, go to the File menu and select Validate, and then Validate Current Document W3C. This Validate Live Document W3C that's grayed out here, that refers only to pages that use a server-side technology such as PHP or Cold Fusion. And to use that you need to have a local web server running. So select Validate Current Document W3C, and Dreamweaver shows you this notification. It tells you that your document will be sent to the W3C service for validation. The W3C is the World Wide Web Consortium. It's the body that governs web standards, and the service is free, but it's hosted on the internet, so you do need to connect it to the internet at the time. If you don't want to see this notification each time you submit a page for validation, select this checkbox here and the dialog box won't be shown again. So just click OK. Dreamweaver submits it to the W3C and the result has already come back, index.html, no errors or warnings found, HTML5. That's great. But what happens if you do have an error in your page? Well, let's introduce a deliberate mistake in the page. I'm going to select this hero image here and I'm going to give it the ID of hero. And then I'll save the page. Now you can see in the tag selector that the surrounding figure element also has the ID hero and the image has the ID hero. An ID in a page must be unique. You can't have the same ID twice. So let's resubmit that for validation and see what happens. And this time it comes back and it says that there is an error in index.html on line 43. There is a duplicate ID hero, and it also says that the first occurrence of ID hero was here. And if you double click, it will take you to the code where the problem lies. So if I just remove that ID equals hero, then the page will be okay. So I'll just save that. There's no need to resubmit it because I know that's what was causing the problem. Sometimes you might get a very long list of errors and think, oh my goodness, what on earth am I going to do? The secret is to deal with each error in turn. And very often when you correct one error, a lot of the other errors go away. But if you don't understand the meaning of an error message, go online to the Dreamweaver CC forum, it's on the Adobe website, and ask for advice and help there. So, before you publish your web pages, do send them to the W3C validator to make sure there are no errors in the HTML. Pages that have no errors load much more quickly. Unfortunately, you can validate only one page at a time, but make sure you're connected to the internet and then select File, Validate, Validate Current Page, W3C.